tell us why you decided to take time out of your hectic schedule to be here at Biotech and Money London today?
Absolutely. This is such a unique sector. It has some unique opportunities and challenges. The timelines in particular are quite lengthy. Relationship building and knowing the people that you are going to be building companies with, both on the investee side, the entrepreneurs, the academics, the university tech transfer types, and your syndicates of co-investors. It's extremely important that you build relationships with those people. You're going to be working very closely with people over a long period of time. Events like this bring those people together. This is an excellent venue in which to meet those people and then to build those relationships with new people as well as old friends and colleagues from the sector.
We have a large practice in this sector globally, including out of our London and Brussels offices. So we know a lot of people who attended this conference last year, a number of clients. We got very good feedback on the event and decided we'd try sponsoring it for the first time this year.
Okay, and from your experience today, are there any highlights you could pick out?
Yeah, a few actually. I guess the closed door sessions for the CEO Forum I think is a very good idea. People get to network and have open conversations with their peers, which I don't think other conferences provide for. So moderating one of those panels is very interesting. The other thing is just a networking opportunity. We know a lot of people in the sector, and you don't see them all the time, but coming to an event like this, you see a lot of existing clients, a lot of people you like to have as clients, and a lot of old contacts who maybe you haven't dealt with recently. So I've got quite a few things to follow up as a consequence.
Okay, great. So Andy, could you tell us why you decided to take time out of your crazy schedule to be at Biotech and Money London today?
Because money in the sector is really important, always has been. It's one of the things that's moving and changing dynamically. And actually, if you look at who was here, what was being covered, it was just hitting all the right nails on the head.
Okay, great. And can you tell us anything new you've learned today? Any themes coming out of the conference today?
I think today was particularly useful in that we're at an interesting point in the cycle for the sector. The world looks a little different than it did a year ago. There's still a lot of reason for optimism. The quality of opportunities coming to the fore, particularly in the UK and including from the university sector, are as strong as ever. But there are some challenges in the macroeconomic overall funding environment. It was very helpful to talk those through and to discuss what that means in terms of funding strategy, timing of capitalization of these companies, and of course valuation is always on people's minds as well.
People are expecting record levels of M&A in this sector this year, something on a par with last year, which was a record. There seems to be plenty of private capital available. Mission Therapeutics just did a 60 million fundraise on which we advised, which was announced today. So I think that part of the sector's well and healthy. And on the licensing side, big pharma's increasingly active. So a lot of the biotechs, I think, are positive about all of those aspects, albeit the equity capital markets is a bit soft, I guess.
So as always, there are interesting themes. The one that's most interesting for me at the moment is how the UK financing continuum is changing. We've seen today huge financing for Mission Therapeutics. If you look at who's investing in that, it's not about traditional VC. It's this new patient capital, corporate venture continuum that leads onto the public markets. And actually, if you look at that, where it's investing, how it's investing, it's really changing things, I think, for the better, but it's changing things for the different. And understanding that difference is important to me as an investor, as an entrepreneur, as a company builder.
If you had to sum it up in one sentence, what would you say would be your experience of Biotech and Money so far?
High quality networking of the right people who know the sector, know how to fund companies, know how to build companies, know how to grow companies specific to the sector. We've had, that's more than one sentence, but we've had a combination of the right people for the sector in the same place at the same time.
Very, very good networking opportunity. Met a lot of people who I haven't seen for a while, reconnected, and also seen a lot of clients in one place, which is pretty efficient use of time because they're all spread all over the country. So seeing them all in one place on one day is really good.
As always at these things, it's networking, and there's some great networking. A lot of the right people are here. But what's been really good is the focus. It's about money, it's not about partnering. It's So it's about that financing continuum, and it's been all the way from the very early stage, all the way through to the public markets, and getting that continuum in a sophisticated way in one event is really important, and you've done a great job.